how it is set up for the Jewish dietary laws. I will take you to a Jewish home on a Friday night and show you how they celebrate their Friday night eating. When you think of a Jewish family eating, you don't just think about the laws and the restrictions they have to follow. You think about the people, the getting together, the parties, the celebrations you have when you go to eat. Now I will show you Jewish kitchen and what it is like when set up for Jewish dietary laws. This is the Jewish kitchen. As you can see, the Jewish kitchen is not different from any other family. In a Jewish home, we keep our milk and meat separately. This is where we keep our meat dishes and also our meat silverware. And notice sometimes people like to do this different to make the difference between both. They make one more decorative than the other. These are meats, as I told you. Now, over here is where Over here is where we keep our dairy dishes. And this is where we keep our dairy forks and knives. As you can see, these are a lot more plain than the other ones I showed you. These are for dairy dishes. Over here is where we keep our dairy pots and pans. It is very important in a Jewish home that these are kept separately. This is where we keep our meat pots and pans. If you want to show you here. And in some Jewish homes, people believe that your refrigerator should be set up in a certain way. And in our home, we don't do it, but some people do. And as you can see, this refrigerator, this is like any other person's refrigerator. We have our drinks up here, our cheese, our leftovers, meat, everything. It doesn't matter. Some people separate them. Oh. In our home, we definitely buy kosher meat. We buy this from the grocery store. You can always get it from any grocery store. Hebrew National. There's some other brands, but I don't know off the top of my head what they are. You can also buy from the butcher brand. They'll say if there's kosher on it like this, as you can see. And over here is where we keep our spatulas, and here. As you can see, our spatulas are the same. Sometimes people like to use different spatulas for milk and meat. So for meat, we use the darker and more fancy people like to do that. For dairy, they use the lighter ones so they can tell the difference. Sometimes people like to use, when they wash their pots and pans, they like to use milk and meat sponges. In some houses they do, and in some they don't. Well, now I hope you've got a better feel of a Jewish home and how it is set up for Jewish dietary laws. Follow me as you can see that here they are, they're preparing all kosher, and just because it's Persian doesn't mean the food has any different rules. It has to be killed the same way. It has the same laws. It has to be killed the same way. Same, you can eat fish the same way. You can have the meat, clove and hoof, everything. Everything is the same way. And here's a table. And this is the table. This is my aunt. And this is the table, and this is how we prepare it. And every Friday night when we say when we say a prayer, we drink some wine, and this is just a tradition. And we use our and this is the prayer book we use. This is the prayer book we use called a Siddur, and we say prayers over the food to bless the food and thank God that we have this food. And right now, what's going on is going to be that we're gonna say prayers, and then we're gonna go into eating. So just watch everybody while they come, and you'll see how traditional Friday night dinner is.
Hi, Shida.
Hi, that's one of the chefs.
This one's my aunt, and here we're all ready.
Essie's going to.
Essie's gonna say my cousin's husband is gonna say the prayers tonight. And we're all and it's, as you see, it's really not just getting together to eat. It's really getting together, and you eat when you're having fun. You with the kids, you with the family, you know. And so it's really more the family atmosphere. It's not just the idea of eating. And just we have some carb desserts. They have no milk or meat in them. And now we're ready for the and now we're ready for the prayer.
شیدا بگو که واینی که گفتم فقط همین
And as you see, he's pouring the wine.
بگو very small.
We drink very small cups of wine. We do not have wine drinking competition.
Right, we don't have like wine drinking and beer drinking competition. It's true. We drink small cups of wine and we take a sip and that's all, okay?
Thank you.
And we're ready for the prayer. And we're ready. As you see, it takes a lot of preparing to do this. You have to, you know, on Friday nights when you get together, you don't just come and sit down and eat. You have to pour the food, you have to put it on the table, you have to say the prayer, you have to take the food, you have to go sit down at your seat. So it takes a long time.
Jesse شبکلا رو توضیح بده چیه.
And as you see, they're all wearing yarmulkes, and this is all the men. All the men wear yarmulkes. This is a traditional thing to do. But and now we're ready to pray over the food to thank. And the reason we say this prayer is
شروع کنیم منتظرته. Okay, I see.
يوم أخيرا خروج وارس قسمان آخر ما شویم لفت اشتراک سوایی شد و مشوی میکنم لفت اشتراک سوایی وارد شدیم کتی مشوی اکدش تو کی باشه باید میکنم لفت اشتراک برای مسئول در منم فقط من خواهم باید برای گفتم فقط من خواهم مشوی سلام شبات کشم به آقا ورسون ایران خواهم مسئول شید ایگلال نمبرای گوری زخمی مثل میسرائیم کیوانو واحد آتانو که داشته میکنم همه شبات کشه خواه به آقا ورسون میامتانو آرفازانای میکردش
Ameh.
And now we can. And now we can enjoy a Jewish meal. Now we can sit down and eat after we poured our food, and after we can have a nice carved dessert.